Hey guys, Lego Freak here, and welcome to my first ever Lego showcase. Now, showcase, this time is the Avengers Age of Ultron, as you can see in front of you. Yeah, so, I mean, this is only my third video, but I decided I'd upload this today because it is the day before Avengers Age of Ultron hits the theaters. So anyways, yeah, I was really excited to get this up, and I'm really excited for the movie. I cannot wait to see that. So, without further ado, let's jump into this showcase. Alright, so the first minifigure in this showcase is the one, the only Black Widow. Now, obviously this is not the one Lego made, this is a homemade one. Mainly because I never actually owned the Lego produced Black Widow, and the reason for that is when the first Avengers came out, I had all the characters except for this one, and I didn't really want to buy the entire Quinjet just to get this the Black Widow minifigure, so I made my own. Now obviously this is a Catwoman body with some paint on it. I made the purple lines gray, did some pouches on the pockets there, did the wrist guards or whatever those things are she has. I gave her a pistol, and of course a pistol holster on her leg there. Here, let me move her arm. There we go. So yeah, got some straps on the legs, and there's some detailing. Now if you're wondering where this hairpiece is from, it's from the minifigure series. There was a granny, like a grandma with a cat, in a picnic basket. Yeah, that's where the hair came from. Now this head is actually Batgirl's head. I think it fit rather well for the character. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. Alright, so the next character is Hawkeye. Now, there are a few things on this Hawkeye that are quite a bit different. This torso here is the original one. I know his torso is a little bit different in the new movie. The only problem was I tried painting it to look like that, but it just looked too bland for me, so I decided to keep it with the original. I did get on some new legs here. He has like a little coat thing that hangs off, so I do have basically a little Lego hula skirt from the minifigure series, and that's just hanging off there. His bow is a bit different in the new movie, and I couldn't quite find one that looked just like it, so I gave him this one. So yeah, I gave him the new hair, and obviously this is a different head, and I think it looks quite a bit like Hawkeye, so I was glad the way that turned out. Now, his quiver, you'll notice, is not a Lego produced one, obviously. This is just a little connector piece, pretty much, and I did make these arrows myself, and I think it looks really, really good. And obviously it's attached to this back piece here, which I could pull off. So yeah, you know, he's got the brown hair that he does in the Lego sets. So yeah, just some really nice detailing on him too. He was a lot of fun to make, and I really liked his new look in the movie. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. Alright, so here we got Iron Man in a very nice suit. Now this one I didn't do nearly as much to, mainly because Lego did a great job on the detailing on the front and the back. Obviously I did some stuff on the back of the helmet here, as well as stuff on his arms. You can kind of see the gold and plates and stuff like that. But aside from that, I really didn't do much. I think Lego does a great job with their Iron Mans, especially that underneath the expressions on Tony Stark. Some have happy and fearful, some have happy and angry. It's just really cool the way they do their Iron Man. So yeah, I didn't do too much to him. So yeah, let's move on to the next guy. Alright, so now we have Thor, the one and only, of course. Now, a few things are different about him. Obviously, his hair is darker. I did paint it to look more like his beard. I did give him some silver arms with some, you know, the armor that he has going down, and obviously the detailing on his boots. Now, I know his outfit's a little bit different in the new movie. And you might notice that none of the characters thus far are actually from the new Lego sets. And the reason for that is I just didn't have the money to go and buy all the new Avengers sets. And also I like to make my own. So that's why none of these are actually from the Lego Avengers Age of Ultron sets. They're pretty much homemade by me. So yeah. This one, obviously, I didn't do that much to. I did do some stuff on his hammer, like you can kind of see writing on there, like there is in the movies. And so yeah, that's pretty much Thor. So move on to the next one. Alright, now we have Captain America in his awesome suit for number 2, and I will say I was very happy and very sad to see that they changed his outfit yet again, because I have done so many custom Captain Americas. Like, I literally have changed his look so many times just for myself. and I was like, oh great, I get to change it again. But yeah, this is a really cool outfit. I liked what they did with it in the movie. With the paint. Now the white paint might look a little sloppy, and the reason for that is my white paint is terrible. I need to buy some new stuff because it is just clumpy and stuff like that. But yeah, pretty much just you know, just the detailing on him is pretty awesome as well. If you can see that, it's kind of hard to see on the camera, but yeah, I gave him a kind of a helmet type thing because you know, I just didn't like the way he looked bald. So yeah. I made his shield a little bit darker and the silver more pronounced. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I did to him. I did give him some legs from, oh gosh, I think they're like cops from the Lego movie, the robot cops. The legs look really cool with the knee pads and the straps and stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I did for Captain America. So, yeah, let's move on to the next one. Alright, and this one is one I was very excited about in the movie Vision. Now, this character is a ton of fun to make, but still pretty hard because, I mean, the reddish color, the maroon color that's on him does not go well on colors like the green. So, you know, I do some extra work to make it show up on there. But yeah, I mean, he's got some nice details as well, like this cape, which took a while to make, but, you know, still pretty awesome. I'm very excited to see what role he'll play, you know, in the new movie, because we don't see much about him in the trailers at all. But, yeah, again, this is not the one LEGO produces, completely homemade. I think it did a pretty good job, if I do say so myself. You know, I don't like to brag, so I won't. But, yeah, I mean, just, really, this dark green color looks really good with the red and the yellow, or maroon, I should say. It's not really red, it's a darker red. Now, one thing you might notice is this face that I have is smiling a little bit, and in all the pictures I've seen, he doesn't actually smile all that much. But I think that as far as like the details on the face go, I think it looks a lot like the face of Vision in the new movie, so that's the reason I used it. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. Now this one is definitely my favorite minifigure in the showcase. We have Quicksilver, his amazing new outfit. I love what they did with his outfit in the new movie. I just think it was fantastic. Obviously, again, this is not the Lego one. This is completely painted by me. We got some, you know, some muscle detailing. We got the cool patterns on there. Quite a few colors. I think, yeah, gray, white, dark blue, and light blue on there. Now, I did do the beard on his face myself, and this hair is obviously not the one that Lego used. It's quite a bit different, as you can see there. Sorry, I wasn't quite in focus, but yeah. Just some black pants with the, I think, yeah, white shoes he's wearing. It's just really cool look of the figure. I didn't do anything on the back. I probably should. But yeah, he's even got some stuff on his hands in the movie. So yeah, I just really love the way this one turned out. And the reason I'm not getting into, you know, too much how I did what I did on the details is because obviously this is not a tutorial, it is a showcase. So yeah, moving on to the next figure. So here we have the Scarlet Witch. Now this is another character I'm really excited to see them bring into the movies. I think they'll be able to do a lot of really cool stuff with her powers and things like that. And again, this is not the Lego produced one, this is completely homemade by yours truly. Now, quite a few things are different. The head is a Wonder Woman head, obviously. The hair is actually from a Lego Friends sets. Yeah, those girly sets, but the hair is fantastic in those sets, so that's where that's from. This body was actually from the Lois Lane in the Super Man of Steel sets that I painted up myself. So yeah, really simplistic character actually, because I mean just with the skirt and boots, I mean that's easy, and the coat was really easy to paint, so I'm very happy that this one was simple, because I was up to my neck trying to make all the figures for this movie. So yeah, really easy to make, and keep in mind I will do tutorials on all these characters sometime in the future. So yeah, let's move on to the next character. The next figure is the Hulk. Now again, this is not the official Age of Ultron Hulk, but you will notice that this one is quite a bit darker than than it looks in the sets, and that is because I painted it. It is quite a bit darker. It is still the same Hulk with purple pants. It's just quite a bit darker. So, you know, I just kind of wanted to show him off because obviously he's a big part of the movie. I do want to get the new one because I think that LEGO did an amazing job with the new Hulk. I just haven't had the money yet. So, yeah. Moving on to the next thing, obviously, back here. The Hulkbuster. Right, so I actually had to change my camera angle because this thing is just enormous. Now, again, you will notice this is not the LEGO produced Hulkbuster. This is absolutely just free-handed, made by me. And you know, it's really nice. I like the way that it turned out. And a few things you'll notice is that the arc reactor is not in the middle of his chest, and I realized by looking at the photos it's actually below it right there. When I noticed that, I was like, I looked at my bat mech that came with the Gorilla Grodd set, and I realized, oh my gosh, it's perfect. So, you know, with a little painting, it looks like that. Now, this disc is obviously smaller than the one that's on the LEGO Hulkbuster. And it's because I don't know, I thought the head would look good, smaller, and I like the way it looks. I don't know about you guys out there, but yeah, we still have quite a good bit of articulation on the arms and everything. I kept the stud shooters on the side because I thought that was a great idea. Shoulder pads look really cool in my opinion. So yeah, just massive legs, and obviously I painted some stuff, you know, like the middle details there, the arc reactor, of course the chest plate and the disc on top painted. These gold things here, and I tried to make the whole thing look kind of battle scarred, which in my opinion looks really awesome, the way that it's kind of, you know, looks like it's been in battle quite a bit. But you know, obviously these aren't red. I'd like to make them red, but I just didn't have the time. Again, I was on a serious time restraint trying to get this done today. But yeah, so I love the way they turned out. We'll see the back here. Oh, good gosh, it's missing a part. Sorry. I can't believe that. His parts are falling off. Alright, so you know what, we're just gonna leave that off, but it had this fan in the back there, which I thought looked pretty cool. But yeah, there's the back. Got you know, just again some nice support there, and looks pretty cool from the back as well. Look cooler with that fan. I don't know why that fell out. Anyways, back to the front. Yeah, he's just falling apart at the seams today. No. So yeah, that's the Hulkbuster. I cannot wait to see what he's gonna do in the movie. You know, aside from that one fight scene, I just can't wait to see this in the actual film. So yeah, I was excited to build that, and it's a very important part of this showcase. So yeah, moving on to the last but not least figure. Alright, so now here we have our Ultron figure. Now I know his head looks a little odd, and that is because, again, I did not have the actual Ultron Prime, and that's the one I wanted for this showcase. So I actually had to sculpt his head out of clay, Sculpey, and I know it doesn't look the best, but it looks alright in my opinion. His head's a little lighter because that is a hard color to duplicate. Now this body, I wish I could say I painted all that, is actually from the Iron Man vs. Ultron, that small little set with one of the versions of Ultron. I pretty much painted everything that was blue red, and a few other details just made red. Put some plating on his arms and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, Ultron's just a really cool figure, and I do want to purchase the LEGO one, but until then, this is my Ultron Prime. Still, the head looks a little odd, but it's better than it could be, in all honesty. So yeah, not a lot of work that I did, just pretty much everything red you see I painted, and obviously I sculpted this head and painted that myself as well. It looks a little bulky too for Ultron, but again, better than it could be. So yeah, that's pretty much that. So that about concludes my Avengers Age of Ultron LEGO minifigure showcase. Now again, in the future I will do tutorials on all these characters. That way, if you actually want to make some yourself or just see how I did it, you can do that. Again, just super excited about the movie. Cannot wait to see that. Hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the figures I did, because I worked on them a lot just to get them to look as good as they do, and I know that they could look better. I will keep improving them in the future, maybe do an update showcase, but yeah. That pretty much concludes this video. Please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button because I need some subscribers. You know, share this video, that'd be awesome. That way I can get some more views on it and things like that. Definitely let me know what you thought in the comments below. This has been Lego Freak. Peace.